Greetings. Today is Wednesday, March 12th, 2025. It is 3:39 p.m. at the Houston International Airport. Well, the George Bush International Airport in Houston. Originally, I was supposed to land in the E gates, but ended up being a quick flight to where I came from New Orleans. So when we landed and I looked, I was like, oh, we landed at gate C39. Now, I was supposed to have a fairly short connection. We'll call it like a 45-minute connection going to the B gates. This is my first time here, so I figured I would do a quick video just showing how to navigate from the different terminals, in this case from Terminal C to Terminal B. And then I'll personally have a little bit of extra time compared to what I thought. So I will probably see what type of food options are in Terminal B so I can grab a bite. But we need to look for the above ground train. So somewhere there's going to be an escalator that we take up. So it's telling us to walk 7 minutes to the escalator from where we began. Because you can see how the C gates go in all four or all directions. And I believe the train that goes between the terminals is called Skyway. There's also a subway that goes underground that could take you between the terminals, but from what I read online, if you're staying at the airport, you don't want to do that one because you'll have to pass through TSA again. And then you got to be careful here because there's like an escalator going down that takes you to baggage claim. So you do that, you're basically left the airport and you have to pass through TSA again. Just go straight, continue forward, and then they have gates C1 through 15 over here. And now you see the sign that says Skyway to A, B, and D. I need to grab a quick picture of that for the video thumbnail. There's a little statue for George Bush Sr., it looks like. Alright, so we're continuing forward. Now, just past this walkway, the sign up there has an arrow that says, pointing to the left, and it says Skyway. That's my top advice to people anytime if they're going to a new airport and need to quickly navigate, or even if they're not quickly navigating. I say pay attention to the signs and the arrows. Sometimes the arrows are, a tad confusing, but overall you can usually make do with it. And this is clear too, Skyway to A, B, D, and E. So lots of people. You have to dodge the traffic. Two escalators coming down. One going up. Whatever artwork that is. Almost looks like the terrain. This train does, or Skyway does come frequently, so even if we miss the first one, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright, right here it says Skyway to A, B. So might as well hop on. And there would have been a train on the other side that says Skyway to DE, so they're clearly marked going, which direction they're headed to.
The doors are closing. Please hold on. The train is departing for Terminal B.
Por favor, sujétese bien. El tren está saliendo de la Terminal B.
Quite a bit of construction going on.
Please hold on. The train is approaching Terminal B.
I assume maybe that's an expansion coming.
About 10 years.
The train has arrived at Terminal B.
Alright, so we've arrived at Terminal B now. Same setup as the other one. You got two escalators going down, one on either side. One escalator going up, and also one staircase plus an elevator. This should be helpful too, because I think from the furthest terminal to Terminal A, if you catch the train, it's only a 4-minute ride. So if you're thinking to yourself, let's say the United app says you only have a 45-minute layover and it takes 25 minutes to walk there, including with the train, you may be hesitant to yourself, like, well, am I actually going to make it in time? Let's say your flight's 20 minutes behind. You want to be sure that you're able to go exactly where you need to go without hesitation. It's kind of interesting. This walkway looks like an airplane itself, like with the windows. Let's see what gate specifically that I'm opening 2026. It must be a remodeled Terminal B. I'm assuming all these walls are saying are probably like temporary in the meantime. Really, so 2026, all that construction we saw, that's going to be completed. Alright, back to the United app. Let's see what gate. B17 is where I am needing to go. And I need to be the B17. I board at 4:15 p.m. and right now it's still 3:49. Boarding ends at 4:25. So depending on the food options, I may have enough time for a quick bite if there's not a line somewhere. Because this will be about a 3.5 hour flight that I'm doing to finish my journey. You got Whataburger, burritos, pizza place, Panda Express. I need to see how close B17 is to like this point that I'm at right now. Or is B17 like all the way somewhere else? B17 looks like, based on the arrows, I'm supposed to go this direction. You got Starbucks. This is a small plane that I'm taking. This one, like only 2 seats per row, not a ton of rows. Beats gates B12 through 20. This must be one of those things where they shuttle you out to the gates. And it's just a general thing. So this video may not be super useful for a good tour of the B gates if they're remodeling it. But anyway, hopefully it still helps someone as far as how to navigate and find the SkyTrain or Skyway and what it's all about. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Boarding starts in 17 minutes, so I had enough time to order a Whataburger. It only took like 2 or 3 minutes, it felt like. So 30 minutes before your flight, when the gates open, they'll call your thing and then you'll go through there and then presumably down like a walkway and probably outside. Alright, so they have us going on an escalator and then it looks like an arrow for B12 through 19, like a little waiting area. I see, so it's like a makeshift temporary wing. And I'll just go down to B17. And then the outdoor boarding.